So you're thinking about a trip to Tallinn, the fairy tale city with over 800 years of history. But where do you start? What will it cost, and how do you avoid the tourist traps? This is your Tallinn, Estonia, a complete travel guide. In this video, we're giving you the ultimate plan. We'll break down the must-see sites, the best local food, the real costs, and essential safety tips. By the end, you'll be ready to explore Tallinn with confidence, seeing the best of the city inside and outside the old town walls. All right, let's get the big question out of the way first. How much is this fairy tale trip actually going to cost? One of Tallinn's biggest selling points is that it offers a Northern European vibe without that famously brutal Nordic price tag. But what does that really mean for your wallet? If you're traveling on a shoestring, you could probably scrape by on about 45 to 70 euros a day. We're talking a bed in a hostel dorm, cooking your own meals, and sticking to all the amazing free sites. But for a more comfortable first trip, a mid-range budget is a more realistic target. A good ballpark is somewhere between 90 and 130 euros per day. That'll comfortably cover a great private room, let you eat out at a mix of casual spots and nice restaurants, and pay for a few museum tickets. And if you're looking to go all out with boutique hotels and fine dining, you'll want to budget 200 or more per day. Let's break that down. A quality mid-range hotel will likely run you somewhere between 70 and 130 euros a night. For food, setting aside 35 to 65 euros a day is a solid plan for a cafe breakfast, a good lunch, and a nice dinner. Then, for activities, budget another 25 to 55 euros per day, depending on how many sites you plan to hit. Where you sleep in Tallinn can completely change the vibe of your trip. The city is nice and compact, but every neighborhood has its own distinct flavor. Look, for 99% of you watching, the answer is simple. Stay in the old town, Vanalin. This is the historic, UNESCO-protected heart of it all. You can literally step out of your hotel onto cobblestone streets and be surrounded by medieval towers. The convenience is unbeatable. The only real downside? It's ground zero for tourists, and the restaurants on the main square can be seriously overpriced. Now, if you want to trade the fairy tale for something a bit more hipster chic, then you need to know about Kalamaja. Just a 15-minute walk from the old town, this old fishing district is now the trendiest spot in the city. It's known for its beautiful wooden houses, a super relaxed local vibe, and an incredible collection of cafes, craft beer bars, and design shops. This is where you go to see how modern Tallinn lives. For a quieter, more elegant escape, think about Kadriorg. This is an upscale neighborhood built around the stunning Kadriorg Palace and its sprawling park. It feels refined and peaceful, making it a fantastic choice for couples or families. And don't worry, you're not out in the sticks. Trams will get you to the city center in about 15 minutes. Finally, you've got the city center, Kesklen, and the Roterman Quarter. This is your hub for modern hotels, great shopping, and super practical access to the ferry terminal. It might not have the storybook charm of the old town or the cool factor of Kalamaja, but it's a solid, convenient, and often more affordable home base. The food in Tallinn is amazing, and it's gone from hearty, rustic cooking to a genuinely world-class food scene. And while those medieval-themed restaurants in the old town are a fun, one-time thing, the city's real culinary magic is found elsewhere. First, the classics. You have to try Laib, Estonian dark rye bread. It's dense, a little sweet, and it's the soul of their food. You'll find it everywhere. Another must-try, especially in winter, is Verrywurst, or blood sausage. For something lighter, keep an eye out for Kilu voileib, a simple open-faced sandwich with a spiced local fish called a sprat. To eat well without breaking the bank, hunt down the Päevapraad, the daily lunch special. Tons of restaurants outside the tourist center offer a fantastic two-course meal for a steal. Also, the market at Balti Jaam, right by the train station, is heaven for food lovers.
You'll find fresh produce and local cheese right next to a massive street food hall with vendors slinging delicious dishes from all over the world.
Okay, time for the practical stuff. A question that always comes up. Is Tallinn safe? Yes, absolutely. Tallinn is widely considered a very safe European capital. Violent crime against tourists is incredibly rare, and solo travelers say they feel totally comfortable exploring, day or night. Your main concern is the same as in any popular city: petty theft, like pickpocketing in crowded spots in the old town. Just use common sense. Keep an eye on your bags, be aware in a crowd, and stick to licensed taxis or a ride-hailing app like Bolt.
Getting around Tallinn couldn't be easier. The city is so walkable. You can explore the entire old town and even wander over to Kalamaya completely on foot. For longer trips, the public transport network of buses and trams is fantastic. Now, it's important to note that public transport is not free for tourists. That perk is for city residents only. The easiest way to pay is to just tap your contactless bank card or phone on the validator when you get on. A single ride costs between $1.50 and $2, but the system is smart. It automatically caps your daily spending at the price of a day ticket, which is about $5.50. If you'll be there for a few days, a 3-day ticket for around $9 is a great deal. Pro tip, tram line number 4 runs directly from the airport to the city center. Cheap and easy.
And now, the main event. Here are the 7 things that have to be on your list for your first visit. 1. The Tallinn Old Town, Vanalin. This isn't just one site, it's an entire experience. Get lost in the maze of cobblestone streets for a few hours. Climb a medieval tower. Walk a section of the old city walls. And make your way to Town Hall Square, the city's lively heart for more than 800 years. 2. Toompea Hill. This is the limestone hill that looms over the lower Old Town, and it's always been the seat of power. It's home to Toompea Castle, where the Estonian parliament meets today, and the jaw-dropping Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. But let's be real. The main reason you climb the hill is for the Koktootsa and Patkuli viewing platforms. They offer those iconic, postcard-perfect views over the red roofs of the Old Town. 3. Telliskivi Creative City. The complete opposite of the Old Town, Telliskivi is the energetic, creative heartbeat of modern Tallinn. It's an old industrial complex that's been totally reborn with street art, indie shops, and some of the best bars and restaurants in the city. Go here to feel Tallinn's youthful, forward-looking vibe.
4. Kadriorg Palace and Park. A quick tram ride will take you to another world. This stunning Baroque palace was built by Peter the Great for his wife, Catherine. The palace itself holds an art museum, but the park surrounding it is just as beautiful, with manicured gardens and peaceful walking paths. It's the perfect city escape. 5. The Seaplane Harbour, Lännesaatem. Seriously, even if you think you don't like museums, you have to go to this one. Housed in a massive, architecturally incredible seaplane hangar, this maritime museum is one of Europe's best. The main attraction? The Lembit, a real 1930s submarine that you can actually climb inside and walk through. It's an unforgettable, hands-on experience. 6. Kumu Art Museum. Also in Kadriorg Park, Kumu is the main national art gallery and a modern architectural masterpiece. It showcases Estonian art from the 18th century to today, giving you a powerful look into the nation's history, culture, and soul through the eyes of its artists. 7. The Helsinki Connection. This one isn't in Tallinn, but it's a unique opportunity the city gives you. Tallinn is just a 2-hour ferry ride from Helsinki, Finland. Ferries run back and forth all day, making a day trip to another country's capital incredibly easy. Off-peak tickets can be found for as low as $15 to $30 each way, making it a fantastic 2-for-1 adventure. If this guide was helpful, do us a favor and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel guides just like this. And now we want to hear from you. What are you most excited to do in Tallinn? Or if you've been, what's your #1 tip for a first-timer? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy travels!